All right, let me check and make sure we live on my other account. Get this. It's funny, man. Like people pay a lot of money to troubleshoot issues like this.
Facts. And you can just figure it out.
Yeah. I mean, hey, man, we take things for granted because like
Yeah.
everybody don't know the things that we know.
Well, you know what, bro? Everybody ain't got the patience for the. They don't. I would say brain power, but like it really, I don't know what it is. They just don't know how to work it to figure it out.
It's both. It's patience, brain power, all that. People just
Mm-hmm.
not people, and I get it because we live in a time where there's so much, and
Too much.
yeah, there really is too much in this day and age. But that's why I'll be telling people you gotta start early.
That's too much, bro.
You gotta start early. You want to be great.
Yeah,
Anyway, how you feeling, bro?
bro. I'm good, bro. Man, I'm good, bro. I'm back hooping.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, slow motion. I'm back hooping though. Man, it's bro. It's crazy. Like I mean, I tore my knee up. I tore my ACL. What May 4th? Like May 4th, I tore my ACL, MCL, like grade 2, meniscus, little tear too. But I'm back, bro. No surgery. I'm back out there. So
yeah. That's crazy because you got all these NBA players who ruined their career. Getting all sorts of surgeries. And
bro,
it's like that microfracture surgery that they used to give. Like
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
understand that at
Bro,
all.
it destroy people. I mean, especially where your body's so resilient and the body's so special, bro. It can do so much on its own. Like, I mean, and most of them they eat right. You know what I mean? They bodies are what we call super bodies, bro. They superhuman in the sense of most athletes are because you put your body through so much, bro. It'll regenerate and heal on its own. You just got to put the work in. Like,
Yeah, I
no,
think that a lot
you
of
don't know no
athletes.
better. Like you don't know no better. Right?
Yeah, but I think a lot of athletes are. I think they're so used to things being so easy.
Well, things are done for them all the
Yeah,
time. Yeah, you know what I
yeah,
mean. Like you don't like we talked about when you're an athlete, like when you're a rapper athlete, like you stay in a child's mindset, like of like a teenage mindset, bro. You do like they're professional athletes, but they are playing a game that you fell in love with as a child, as a career, and they're making like generational wealth off of it. Like they're admired by millions. So it's like now you're just a big kid who can do whatever
yeah.
you want. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so
But
it's a different world, bro. Like,
I think that I really believe this. And maybe it's just kind of proximity bias
yeah.
because I'm around more black folks than white people, but
Yeah, yeah.
I think
I'm the
that
opposite. I'm the opposite. Yeah, go ahead. Speak on it.
I think that I mean you grew up
Yeah,
around you
facts.
probably grew up
Yeah,
more
yeah, facts.
you grew up
Facts.
around more black folks than me, so
Yeah, yeah, facts.
you
Yeah.
know but I think that the absence of a father figure, a real father,
Oh
can
yeah.
kind of curtail that, because when your father kind of keeps you grounded,
He does. That's his
kind of
job.
tells you like, look, this is not reality.
Yeah. Bro,
This
and I listen to something on value entertainment, whatever it is, value entertainment.
yeah, Patrick Bet David.
But yeah, where he was like, a father's job is not to be liked. Like it's like I don't really like you want your kids to like you. That's a part of what I mean. But at the same time, that's not my job. Raising you is to teach you. The statement was you're raising people who you can't live without to
Yeah,
be able to live without you.
yeah,
That's a fact. Like I don't everyone think I don't ever want to live without my kids, but I want them to be able to live without me. Like if I die tomorrow, you should be able to survive off of the things I taught you. You know what I mean? Like that's the whole goal of a father. A mother's completely different.
yeah,
Completely different. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't
yeah,
even it's no sense of reality. It's no sense of the world. Like
yeah,
that's not they're not worried about the world. They so worried about their own child. They don't worry about how no the world is what you're supposed to be preparing them for. But that's why you have a man. That's why you need a father. Like
yeah.
um, and that's why so many bro. I mean, especially black people. There's just so many men out here acting like women, bro. Like, you know,
Yeah,
so sensitive, like so offended by everything. Like, bro, I was at the drive-through, and I'm gonna tell this just because it's funny, bro. I was at the drive-through at the McDonald's, bro, the other day. Um, there was a guy, dressed like a girl. Like he just had on makeup, nails done, hair done, like literally like a female. And a younger me would have been. My mindset when I was younger would have been like, I probably would have made a face or been like confused or like, you know what I mean? Like
yeah,
older me now, I'm just like, do you not have a mirror at home? Like,
yeah.
do you not know how you look? What's up, bro? What's up?
The football cleats in it. Okay.
Okay. All right, man.
So Mama
Okay. We'll
He
go
don't.
get
He don't know Uncle O.
yeah. Hey, come here. This O boy. This O. Yeah, Uncle O. Come say what's up. Your hair is wild, bro. Your hair wild. Say what's
What's
up.
up? What's up, Brevin?
Why you have these gloves, bro? You
My
don't
mom
need
told
them.
me to try them on.
Nah. You don't need
Man,
no
you grown. You getting big, man. God dang.
Yeah.
Man, he look just like you too. It's funny. He look just like you. He just got long hair.
Yeah. It's real long, bro. All right, bro. You know, I'm out of here. Love
Yeah,
you.
it's crazy. When I was a kid, like my parents' friend, they'd come over and they'd be calling my name, and I'll be like, man, who is this person?
Yeah, yeah.
And it's funny
Yeah.
because like I would be confused because they'd be so excited to see me.
To
And I'm
see you,
like,
yeah.
yeah,
I don't know
get it
you. Yeah.
I get it now. You know,
Yeah.
it's like, and they're not gonna get it until they're grown.
Nah, you know you won't. Like, and that's but nah, bro, it's just, you know, and I brought up the McDonald's story just because, bro, you're supposed to mature and change. And like things that affected you when you were 16 shouldn't affect you at 30. Things at 30 shouldn't affect you at 40. Like, depending on what it is. Like, especially things that, you know, like, but when I listen to 40 and 50-year-old men, ex-athletes, still talking about they want to fight somebody, like because of this or that, or they want to shoot them. Like, you 16 still? Like, you're a 21-year-old kid? Like, my thing is when I don't see that maturity, you know, coming out of their mouth, like, bro, stuff you speak is powerful. It's confusing to me. Like, it's mostly black people. Like, you
Well,
know, we just like, but like you said, they're just big kids, man, who get stuck in their ways, bro. So it's
yeah,
just
it's really not confusing at all because
it's not confusing.
you gotta think about it. Like who teaches you to respect other people?
Your father, your parents,
Your father.
your father. Yeah,
Women don't have a concept of respect
they don't.
because
Not in the world. Not in
yeah,
the world. They
not
don't.
not in the West.
That's a
Not in
fact.
the West
That's
because the thing is
that's a fact.
we've made a lifestyle for women so plush that there's no consequence for disrespect.
None.
Like,
None.
you know, the concept of fear. You know, like we say like fear. Oh, you're scared of somebody. Fear is not a bad thing. You know,
No,
it
you're
just depends
supposed to
on
have.
what you
Yeah,
fear. It just
yeah.
depends on what you fear and who you fear.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it's like when it tells us to fear God, it's telling us, you know, basically it's the concept of like, okay, this is not something you can play with. Like
Yeah.
you
Be
can get
conscious of
hurt,
how you living. Be conscious
yeah,
of what you're doing. Like,
and be approach with caution
yeah,
because
fact.
you can get hurt.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know,
yeah. I mean,
so
yeah.
the same way, you know, it's funny. Like in one of those books, I can't remember in one of Paul's letters, it says, "Wives, fear your husband, you know, as unto the Lord, like you would fear God."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
and that fear is not, yeah, there's respect, reverence, but there's actually like a fear factor
Yeah.
involved. Like you can get hurt,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I think
Yeah. You know
that
what's crazy in the West is the opposite. Like, most men fear their wives.
yeah,
Fear what she gonna do, what she gonna say. Hey. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And
You'll
look,
feel different in 10 minutes. Who cares? You know what I mean?
yeah,
I can't
yeah, for real.
like you know what I
For
mean?
real.
Like
And then it's like sometimes it's not even fear. It's just like, man, I don't feel like dealing with this today.
facts.
But
Yeah, facts.
I mean, for the sake of the household,
Yeah.
you have to confront it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's and it's just totally backwards today. Like, the
Facts, bro.
thing is,
Yeah.
women don't understand consequences, so that's why it's hard for them to be able to teach respect.
Well, and
Men,
because most men aren't showing them those consequences or what it looks like. You know what I mean? Like it's like especially in society today with social media, like bro, it's amazing to me. Like people are following people on Instagram to see how they look and like what they wake up and do and how they walk. Like this is strange to me. Like that's the strangest thing on the planet to me. I'm like, you you want to click on something to see what somebody's doing in the morning when they get up that you don't even know? That's strange to me. Like I mean,
well,
because it's just like it's weird. Like you don't have a life.
no, most people don't have a life.
Like
Most people don't have a life. They don't have nothing to live for.
yeah. Like
You
how's
know,
that entertaining? Like I get entertainment. You click on something that's supposed to be funny or like something that you consider a hobby. Like, but like, you clicking like so these women are literally getting paid to just put a camera right here and say something stupid or
oh,
lip sync, like lip read a video. Like, why would I watch that? Like, what are you doing? Like in my head, I'm like, what are you doing?
that's what children do.
Yeah, that's what they do.
Yeah,
That's what they do. Hey dad, hey dad, look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me. Like
yeah,
that's what we living in. That's what we got grown adults doing that.
yeah.
Like
And
that's insane to me, bro. Like,
that's and to add to what we were saying about respect. When a man comes across another man, we know that there's a threat of violence. We know that you can
yeah,
get hurt.
yeah, yeah.
But see, the thing is, we live in a society where they say it's okay for a woman to hit a man, and a man
Fact.
just got to stand there and take it.
You saw the Chicago Richardson stuff. I know you did.
Yeah, yeah, I saw that. I saw that. I was like, I mean, typical ratchet Dallas broad, man. Typical ratchet Dallas chick. And
Bro, sad, bro. It's sad, dog. Like my thing, it's no father. It cannot be a father there. There's no way.
look how she presents herself.
That's what I'm saying. There's no way, and that's not taking no shots at her, but you just see how people act when they're adults, and you're like, oh yeah, it's something missing there. Like
Yeah,
there's a link missing. Like if there was one, he didn't do his job. If there's a mother, somebody didn't do something. Because at the end of the day, you're gonna be who you want to be. At the end of the day, like you're gonna do what you want to do. Like even if you had a mother and father, you still gonna do what you want to do. But that foundation that they built, if it was built even semi correctly, bro, like semi, it ain't nobody perfect. So you know what I mean. But if that foundation is strong and correct, man, you just not gonna act certain ways, bro. You just not like you
nah,
just not.
you can't. It's kind of hard to really overcome your upbringing. You
Facts.
first have to be aware of it first.
Yeah, that's the
You gotta,
part. That's the hardest
some,
part.
yeah, and some people never become aware of themselves,
Yeah,
so they're not able to see themselves from the point of view of other people.
yeah,
So they can never really grow out of it. For
yeah,
me, that's like for me, I had to realize there were some things about me that were just ingrained in me from my childhood, or I was conditioned to be a certain
facts.
way, and I
Yeah,
had to really work hard to not be that way.
yeah. No, I mean that's every day for me. That's every day. Like that's every day from every angle and standpoint of my life. Whereas from work to being a father to being a husband, like to myself, it's just like you have to learn to let things go and change. You have to change things within you for the better. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? For the better.
yeah,
Just so you can be more comfortable and you can grow. Like, it's just
yeah,
yeah, nah, bro. And then I'm gonna transition that into, I look at somebody like Kobe. it's why Kobe was so comfortable alone. Like, I feel like he was alone in the NBA. Like, but that's because he had a father. Like, and where he was raised outside of the West. You know, he was in Italy. He was somewhere else. Like, he got to see the world from a different viewpoint as a child. Like, bro, that shapes who you are. Like,
Yeah.
you know, that shapes you. Like, that shapes you tremendously. Like, nobody's talking about his dad as an NBA player. You know what I mean? Like, nobody really was comparing him to his dad like they do Steph, like they do, you know, other people. Like, I think that helped shape him. Like, you know, it seems like his parents they didn't have a great relationship outside of, but that I can't even speak on that because I don't know. But when it comes to who he was, man, you know, he had a father. Like, that man just stood on who he was, like,
Oh yeah.
and how he was, like.
Have you seen that clip of Shannon Sharp? He was interviewing golly, I forgot. It was a producer, and he was talking about Kobe. Let me just pull it up. Let me pull it up. Give me 1 second. Pull it up right quick. Let's see, because it was really telling. Because it was a dude. Man, I forgot. He was on Shannon Sharp. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Shay, Kobe. It was man. It was. I gotta find. I can't remember what the dude's name was.
You say it was a producer? Was it not Kevin? Not Kevin Lyles. Was he in the car with him? Was he Kevin Lyles? Who was it?
Nah.
Was it an interview from like some months ago?
Yeah, it wasn't too long ago. It was okay. Basically, this is what he said. He said that when Kobe was young, he took him to the club, and you know, there was some gangsters in there, and you know, they were trying to stand Kobe up, you know, trying to make him shook.
Yeah.
And you know, Kobe was only like 17 or 18.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know, the gangster was like, you know, you might want to, you know, he was trying to like make threats at Kobe, and Kobe said, I ain't going nowhere.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, most people think, oh, you got to grow up in the hood or somewhere like this to be that way. Bro, no, you just got to be a man. Like,
yeah,
you got to be raised by a man who understands, like, why would I fear men, like, who actually aren't men? You know what I mean? Like, this, you're not a man. You're in here threatening me because of what? What have I done to you for you to threaten me? Like, you know, it's just, especially you talking about LA, that gang culture. Man, that junk is sad. Like, these ain't men. Like these people who help. Like,
and the guy, you know, the guy told Kobe, he was like, man, what are you doing? And Kobe was like, man, you know, you see all these guys, you know, they're good, you know, they can play, but you know, you go up against guys like me, Magic, and MJ. We all got fathers, you know, we're the real thing, you know. They huff and puff, but we're actually the real thing, and we don't have to huff and puff like that.
Facts.
So
yeah,
you know,
it's a fact.
I think that was very telling, you know, just about the confidence a father can give his son.
Yeah.
And I think that's lost, you know, amongst Black people, because you know, when you grow up around Black folks and you're a boy, it's always like, you know, it's like the jungle. Everybody's, you know, trying to fight for the alpha position.
Yeah.
You know, you got people huffing and puffing, you know, and it's all insecurity.
Yeah.
Instead of understanding that, you know, a real man is strong and quiet. He don't have to make noise.
Yeah.
You know, he lets his work speak for him.
You know what's crazy? And I'm gonna play devil's advocate and flip that and go on the other side. The other side to that is, especially when you're talking about athletes and you're talking about black people, America, when we're talking about the West, America has glorified the single mother with the athletic son who they've made that like they champion that to where, oh, I take pride in I take pride in having my son and me doing this, and he, even though they flipped it to where now it's like it's a badge of honor. Like they've made it to where it's a badge of honor. Like KD doing his MVP speech. You see what I'm saying? Like they flipped it to where they made this like storybook. This is America. This is black people in America. Like, so you gotta think mentally, a young black mother or a young black, like they pretty much telling you it's okay. Like this is okay because your son can do this, which is actually not okay because your son not gonna do that. But looking at it from the psychological standpoint of it, you looking at it, you be like, oh, it's okay for me to be single. Like my baby, I done heard it. My baby play football. He gonna be one of the. Where's his father? You talking about a 7-year-old playing football? You got pride in that? Like it's not something to be prideful about. You're by yourself raising men, like a young man. Like, but that's what I'm saying. Like TV has flipped it, and you gotta think, bro. Most people are followers. So when you flip something and you make it look so good, that's why they show. And I'm not knocking KD. That's great. Like his mother did what she was supposed to. She did the best she could do. But when you don't have that father, that's why you have a sensitive, almost 40-year-old man worrying about what the social media is saying about him. Worrying about proof. Dude, you one of the greatest basketball players we ever seen. Same thing with LeBron, same thing. They still are bothered by your common person not championing them the way they want to be championed. Like, you think Michael Jordan, bro, you understand the flack that Michael Jordan, people don't even understand the stuff that they wrote about the 91 championship against Magic. Nobody was picking the Bulls to win. Like people were picking Magic and the Lakers because of experience. You can go watch it. You can go watch all the answers on TV. I'm going with Magic and the Lakers. They have the experience. They have this and that. And people saying, I'm like, people like, oh, they were never underdogs. This and that. People saying Michael Jordan couldn't win because all he could do was score. Like they wrote tons and tons and tons of things about him. But one thing you learn about a man, if it's not your business, you don't speak on it. And it's like watching The Last Dance. They kept asking about Scotty. And what Mike say? We want to talk about the game. We want to talk about Scotty. And the guy said, okay, let's talk about the game. He said, there we go. Come on, bro. I'm going to redirect. I'm not speaking on another man's business. That's not my job. Like, I'm not worried about no another man. Like, but when you see men who don't have that father figure, they don't learn that. Like, you don't learn that. Like, they don't learn it, bro. That's why I'm like, man. And it's sad to me because I'm like, dude, you're not like, oh, I don't care who comes in this room. Like, there's nobody on this planet who can tell me I wasn't good enough for this or that at basketball. Can't nobody on the planet. Nobody. You can't tell me I could have done this, couldn't have done that. I don't care. Jesus himself couldn't tell me. That's how much I believe in me.
Yeah.
That's how much I believe in me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like that. Nobody on the planet, bro. Nobody. Like, you would have given me opportunity, I could have done it. I don't care what you're telling me. I don't care what you're trying to sell me. I would have because my mindset is figure it out. Yeah. I'll find a way to figure it out. Like, I don't need somebody else telling me I'm good or telling me I'm great. Like, these dudes are still seeking
validation.
They're seeking because they didn't have that man. They didn't have that father, that foundation to give them that. Like, and that's the sad part, bro.
Yeah, it's like it's funny because like people think I'm crazy when I say like, yeah, I think I could have played college ball or maybe the NBA. Like if the conditions would have been right,
yeah.
But I mean that everybody should feel that way.
Well, and that's the thing, everybody don't because everybody don't have that.
Well, like, let me ask you this: if you take you got 2 seeds, right? You got 2 seeds, a good seed and a bad seed, right?
Mm-hmm.
You put the bad seed in good soil. Will it grow?
It's still a bad seed, but yeah, it's in good soil.
Okay, you take the good seed, put it in bad soil. Is it gonna grow?
No, it's
Nope.
not.
Your environment is everything.
It's
You know,
everything. No, it's everything. You
that's
know how
why I
many
like.
dudes? You know how many dudes don't make it in the league because of that?
Bro, it's like you know how many people don't make it in high school because of that.
That's
You know
what
how
I'm
many people
saying.
don't make it
Like,
to college because of
yeah,
that.
yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
yeah.
Like basketball players are arrogant as hell, and they have no right to be.
No right to
Because
be.
it's
No
a
right
game
to
of
be.
the chosen.
Well, that's the thing, bro. They acting like I did that. You didn't do nothing. Like,
Yeah,
I'm not saying you didn't do nothing. Let me take that statement back. But you had the opportunity that somebody else didn't get. I mean, you know how many stories out there saying, "Oh man, yeah, we should have seen this guy or this guy." That stuff is true. Like, but also those stories come with a whole different complexity of different levels of, man, this kid probably couldn't, like, you can't go to school and get your grades done. Okay, well, I ain't trying to hear you. You can't do this, you can't do that. You're like, well, man, you shouldn't have to do all that if you can play ball. Yes, you should. It's a system.
yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? But that's black people for you.
Take
Man,
care.
let him off. Let him off. He okay. He just robbed him once. He a great ball player. No, he's a thief. He needs to be in prison.
Yeah,
Like,
no accountability, and you cannot be a leader
nah.
of anything. And
Nah.
all men need to be groomed up to be leaders. If you
Mm-hmm.
cannot take responsibility and accountability,
Yeah.
you cannot lead. And Exhibit A,
It's Eve Day right here.
Exhibit A, right here.
Right
Let me
here.
know if you can hear it.
It's my fault.
Okay, we can't hear it. Let me.
I can hear it.
You can hear it.
I heard him say it's my fault or something like that.
Why I can't hear it? That's weird.
Some free throws. It's my fault we lost both games. It's blame. It's my fault that we fouled to tie the game up. With I think there was a minute left when Luis fouled. That was my fault. It's my fault that they getting easy layups.
I don't know why I can't hear it.
It's my fault that we, not executing well in the offensive end. It's my fault that a couple people in the stands ordered Heineken's, but they got Budweisers. It's my fault. I'm sorry.
And that's why he never won.
And he think he can do what Kobe did.
Yeah, and I mean ability wise, yeah,
easily. Tracy Gray was my favorite players ever. Like,
yeah,
got my hezzy pulled from him. Like,
yeah,
but, like, your mindset is not of a killer, as they would say, of Kobe Bryant. Like, you sitting here making a mockery of why your team is losing. There's a reason they said 0-6.
And you heard how he was trying to say, "Oh, it's my fault. It's my." I'm like, bro, I had my cousin like last month, and he was like, "Why is everybody always yelling at me?" I said, "It's your fault. That's why."
Yeah.
He said, "No, it's not my fault." I said, "No, it's your fault." He said, "So it's my fault that my mom didn't get something." I said, "Yeah, it's your fault." I said, "Exactly." He said, "What do I have to do with my mom and my sister fighting?" I said, "It doesn't matter. It's your fault."
Yeah.
I was like, if whatever affects you in your life is your fault.
That's
and once you realize that, then you could take the power to make your life better.
Yep.
And that's what being a man is.
Yep.
And he said,
that's what it is. That's what it is.
So
that's a fact.
He said, so all the stuff you went through trying to get my sister's tire to back on her car, that's your fault? I said, yes, it's my fault. He said, you didn't have anything to do with it. I said, it doesn't matter. It's still my fault.
Yeah.
I was like, it's my car. I didn't have to give it to her.
Yep.
Yep. So
yep. It's my fault. I'm in this situation. Period.
And once it's your fault, you can take control of the situation.
Yeah.
That's manhood right there.
Facts, bro. Facts. And that's why you have to have a man teaching you and raising. And you're not gonna get it when you're younger. Like, some people get it when they're younger, but still you have to go through life and go through lessons to really get it. You know what I mean? For it to really hit you. Like, and you gotta have time on this earth for that to happen. Like, the more time you get on this earth, the more you figure it out. And you're like, dang, like, you start looking back and phrases and statements, you're like, dang, I understand what that means. I really understand what that means now. You know what I mean? Like, you think about movies you don't watch, and man, when you become a man, like, you're gonna, it takes time to become a man. Like,
oh yeah,
it takes time. Like,
you have to cook a little bit longer. You know, you gotta stay in the oven a little bit longer.
facts.
You know, like women always say, oh, you know, men don't mature fast. I'm like, no, our maturation process is longer.
It's longer.
I'm like,
Facts.
all you have to do is just show up and shut up.
Yeah.
You know? I'm just playing, ladies. I'm just playing.
Especially if you're good looking. So
Yeah,
you can talk how you want to. You can do whatever you want. Yeah.
But they usually don't win though. They don't win.
They don't win.
This is
Well,
another
look,
problem.
that's the thing. They win in the sense of what society think a win is, but not actually winning in reality. Like,
I mean, bro,
I would think a woman with money equals power. Like women, like a woman with a great career and this and that, no man, no kids. They think that's a great thing. That's actually the opposite.
That's
like,
bad.
That's terrible. Terrible.
That's not a good thing. Like I see women talking about I want to be single. I don't even want to talk about that because
Nah. We don't need to go into that. Yeah,
it's just a bunch of fairy tales.
Facts. Yeah.
But man, anyway, we already touched on